Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a hike to Flat Creek Falls. This is located in the Nantahala National Forest. Really just off NC 281. You turn off on a dirt road and go for around 4 miles or so, which comes to a dead end where there will be a campsite and really just a parking area right here for just a couple cars. Not very much parking room at all. And what we'll do is we're going to enter the woods here. I'm going to rock hop across the creek, and then the trail starts just over there. And today's date is Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. And I would say that the colors here are probably near peak or at peak, very close, if not full on peak right now. So should be a pretty good hike. Looking to have pretty good weather. So thanks for tuning in. See you on the trail. So temperature right now is probably about 40 degrees. Not sure if I mentioned that before or not, but it's about 40 degrees. And we've got about 6.5 to 7 miles round trip of hiking in total. And it is noted on the trail app and several other places online that this is not a hike for inexperienced hikers. So I need to be aware of that, and probably need to have an offline map in some fashion before you start. There is zero phone service out here. I do have an offline map, using it from All Trails. People have different opinions about All Trails, but it just never really failed me, so I continue to use it. And it's a good resource for reviews and recent experiences and things like that. So I just kind of keep a hold of it. So I'm actually going to check it now and see which way we go right here. I noticed that there's a piece of tape hanging on a tree up there, but we're going to double check it and see which way we need to go here. So I checked the map and it said to go the direction of the tape here and bear to the right. That's the way we're going to go. And I did notice that whenever we entered the trail, kind of felt like maybe it was a service road. And when I was looking at it, it says on there, it has it labeled as Flat Creek Road. So I'm guessing this was once a road, probably a very long time ago. It is definitely rutted out and washed out, even just here at the beginning. Lots of leaves down on the ground. So far this has kind of been a gradual decline. Didn't really read too in depth of how the terrain may change, or if this is going to be hike down all the way and then incline on the way back. I didn't really read too much into that, but I do believe it's noted that there's around 1,000 feet in elevation change. So at some point somewhere we will be experiencing that. So something to keep in mind. All Trails does have this rated as moderate. I'll try to judge that the best I can, but by the end of the video to tell you if I agree with that or not. Keep on keeping on. little section right here is a little bit overgrown, but you can still definitely make out there's a path here. So about half a mile in, so far so good. Ever so often I'm seeing something like this tied off somewhere. Kind of helps you keep on track. I've seen that in a couple different colors. The only piece of the orange tape I've seen was at the very beginning. I've seen that fabric of some sort 4 or 5 times since then in white. Here's another one in black. Some other black pieces too. Someone definitely got creative with their trailblazing, which is very helpful, especially if you did not have a map. So thanks to whoever did that. The trail is transformed back into what kind of resembles a road now. Probably won't stay that way for too long, I imagine, but for the moment it has. And this, I am just after probably about 1.2, 1.1 miles in, approximately, where this change happened. Just wanted to document that for navigation reasons. Still on kind of a slight decline. I don't think it'll be too bad coming back, or at least not what I've seen so far. But we have been on a decline nearly the entire way. So the workout and the challenge will be on the way back. So far anyway. All right, so I've come to a, not necessarily a fork, but a section here where the trail keeps going. On all trails it's marked for you to go that way, but there's actually a trail here. I'm thinking about going this way because looking at the map, it cuts the, it looks like it's going to cut out at least a half a mile, maybe even longer than that. I think I'm going to try this and go this way first and see what that looks like. And if it's not the view that I want or know that the other one will give me, and we may just loop back around and do it the other way. I started earlier than I usually do, so I've got plenty of time. So I'm going to trek this way, see what we see. There's also these posted signs for someone lost their dog on the hike on 9/18 of this year. So, it's been roughly a month since that happened, or just a little less. So, haven't really heard anything other than a squirrel or a bird so far. It's been pretty quiet. I hear water. So the little side trail brings you out to the top of the falls, which is definitely not where we want to be for the best view. We're gonna hike back and get back on the main trail. Actually, the deer come along beside of me a while ago. Didn't quite see it at first. Startled me just a little bit. It happened so fast I was not able to capture it, but she was definitely there. Back on the main trail. Made my way down to creek level. This will be quite the hike back. I've discovered. Pretty nice spot right here. Made it right across over the rocks and did not get my feet wet. At least not yet. Made it across another creek crossing. Did not get wet. So somehow or another, I'm going to try and work my way across all this. Got to get to the other side, about center screen. Piece of tape hanging down there, but I've got to make my way across this. I'm going to try to do it without getting wet, but can't say that that's going to happen. A piece of orange in the center there is where I got to make my way to. Made it through and stayed dry. Almost there. This is the final look. Gonna make my way back. It's gonna be a good climb. Back on the trail now to hike back. Would rate this a solid 10 out of 10. I actually enjoyed the hike as well. Do have the climb on the way back, which 90% of the climb is going to be on the way back. That's something to keep in mind. Pretty pleasant on the way down. Won't be too bad on the way back because a little bit of elevation, but it's stretched out over the course of about 3 miles or so, give or take. So won't be too bad. I definitely recommend checking it out. And that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed the hike and content, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing if you haven't. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.